Ho ho ho, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, and today we have a Christmas themed bundle for game developers. And I gotta admit, that fills all kinds of niches, but if you're interested in making a Christmas themed game, this fanatical bundle could be right for you. This is the Christmas Chill Content Creator Bundle, and I'll showcase it right away. Here you can see in a GDevelop game, a couple of the assets at work. We have a rendered tile map, but a number of tiles used to make a Christmas-themed style platformer. We have a character here that I have set up with a series of animations for idle animations. We have a soundtrack here in the background. If I go ahead and play this, there you go. Those are the kind of assets. I don't know how to stop playing it. All right, there, just shut down, go away. Those are the kind of assets we are getting in this particular bundle. And again, it is the Christmas Chill Content Creator Bundle. And you're going to find there's Sprite-based assets in there, and then there's some music, and then some random stuff like LUTs and fonts and such, all around a common Christmas theme. By the way, if you get any assets that are game development related from Fanatical, use the code GameFromScratch10, get a further 10% off, so that's always nice. So you can see it's about $10 US for this bundle, $12.80 Canadian. And you're getting all this stuff. There's quite a bit in this bundle. So what you're seeing here is, sleigh bell loops. I think that's actually where I got that song from. Chill bass and guitar music pack. Chill beat harps. Chill swag. Deep chill. Iced chill out. I hope you're noticing a chilly theme here. Sub chill. Jazzy chill out MIDI. I believe, yeah, loops and MIDI. And then we're getting into the more random-ish items here. So we've got photo overlays, winter magic Photoshop brushes, snowflake overlays, Christmas light leaks photo overlays, Photoshop actions for Winter Wonderland, 20 Christmas LUTs, 25 Christmas fonts, and the Christmas graphics design bundle. Now, the area that you are all probably actually interested in, though, starts now. This is a series of Sprite collections from the GameDev Marketplace. We've got 20 seamless tile set snow area, character sprite sheet number 14. This is all GameDev Marketplace, by the way, so if you've seen it in the past, their art style is very consistent. The Christmas game assets kit, the Christmas game GUI, Christmas icons, Christmas icon and GUI pack, the Christmas lights slot game machine, game kit, and then finally the Snowy Land platformer tile set. So I'll show you some of these in action in just a second. I actually used them for creating the thumbnail for this particular video. Now, you may notice there's an explosion and some shooting soldier guys shooting at snowmen and Santa. Well, these were actually from a previous GameDev Marketplace bundle, but I just wanted to show you their art style is very consistent, so it would work across assets. So if you want to pick up more assets of a different theme, this is their other art style. So a very consistent look to their art. What you're seeing here, again, these snowmen are assembled sprites, but they're made out of components. So if you want to make your own, you can do a pretty infinite variety. We've got a Christmas tree, we've got a Santa here, and then we've got the background, which again is made out of tiles. So let's go ahead and take a look at the what these assets actually look like. So here I went ahead, I downloaded, let me see, under my downloads right here, we've got a number of different packs opened up. So I did some fonts. I didn't actually like any of them, to be honest, but this is the font set. It comes in OTF and TTF, as you can see some of the fonts that are available in the font pack. But what you're probably here more for is the sprite sheets. So the characters, for example, nice thing with GameDev Marketplace is they break things down into a number of their source constituents in different rendered versions. So you've got Adobe Illustrator, CDR, which I think is Corel Draw, EPS, encapsulated PostScript, and then finally rendered PNGs. So you can use these in any graphics format into resolution. So we'll do the double-sized here. And you can see enemy, 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 hero, and hero. So we'll look at hero number 1. And what you're going to see here is you get basically a number of different frames. So you got a climbing frame for this character, for example, like so. Yeah, that's kind of what you're dealing with here. Enemies are Christmas themed again. So this is like a Yeti or Abominable Snowman. So that's the character pack right there. Let's head on back over, take a look at one of the other sets. We've got, the soundtrack stuff. It's basically just a selection of songs in WAV format. WAV can easily be converted into whatever format you need it to be. The GUI stuff, again, you're getting it. So we got some fonts here, PNG, PSD, or Photoshop document. And then we've actually got vector versions as well. So if you want and you need icons or such with a Christmas theme, Let's open up Adobe Illustrator. This should open up automatically in, open Infinity Photo. That's stupid. All right, we'll open them up this way anyways. It should have opened it up in my vector graphics program, Affinity Designer, but as you can see, you got a number of different vector graphics icon sets and such to work with in that particular pack. Nice thing with the vector is you can change the colors, change the shape, and so on pretty easily. The custom soldiers, that was from a different pack. You don't get that, by the way. So just don't be disappointed if you don't find that in there. Christmas character here, you can see a number of different setups here. These are basically rendered results of Snowman, Santa, and so on. Let's go here and take a look at the character side of things, and we'll look at Santa, and you'll see Santa is broken down so we've got SVG and EPS source files for it, and he's made out of pieces. I think that'll open up over... Where did you open up? Oh, you're over here. All right, so you can see his legs and arms and all are all built separately, so his hands a compound, like so. So you can set this guy up easily enough to work in something like Spriter without further issue. In some cases, actually, I saw Spriter animations. Also got rendered PNG versions here as well. So this is completely assembled, but here are all the pieces that went together to make it. So you can kind of create and tweak particular versions of these things. You also have, in the Christmas kits, you got backgrounds. So for example, here is a rendered version of it, but it's all the pieces that go together. So here are your parallax pieces in multiple different resolutions. So here you see you've got the hills, like so, and then over front of the hills, you put together trees, and then they all kind of work together, transparent layers, you build parallax layers, and so on. So it allows you to go scroll and animate things at different frame rates to give you the illusion of depth. That's the whole idea behind parallax in general. So that is the bundle. If you're picking it up, no doubt what you're here for is these particular assets right here. They're all in a very consistent style. They vary in size. I guess I should show you one of the platformers as well. I'm pretty sure I downloaded a platformer example. So let's go find one of them. So if you're using something like Tiled or Godot and you're making a tile map-based map, here's Snowy Land platform. So here you can see samples that they've actually created out of these things, like so. So that is an assembled level using the tiles in the tile map. But head on back over here, we'll find the individual tiles available in Adobe Illustrator's Photoshop CS6, EPS, and so on. I'll just look at the ping versions. So all the various different tiles are available right there. So you can use these in something like Tiled or LED. Actually, that's got a different name now, but I don't remember right now. LDTK. It keeps renaming itself, but basically if you're using a 2D level editor or you're using the tiled map editor in Godot or Unreal Engine, or sorry, Unity, you can use these kind of maps to kind of recreate, well, you saw the kind of end result of what you can create with it. When you looked at the results available right here in their sample screens. So this is the kind of games that you create, the levels that you can create using these particular assets. As you're seeing with the GameDev assets, you're getting them in a number of different formats. You're getting the raw source format, so if you want to tweak them or modify them or change the colors or change the shape or whatever, or render them in different resolutions, you can easily do so. So that is the holiday themed bundle. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 assets from the GameDev marketplace. The standard license is actually available. You can click through and see it right there. Assuming it hasn't changed from the past, it basically says you can use these in commercial projects, multiple projects, and so on. Each artist needs to have a license, and you can't redistribute them as assets. So you couldn't publish these things up to like another GameDev market, the Unity Asset Store, whatever, as assets. Also pretty much limits you from being able to contribute these assets to an open source project, but otherwise you should be fine to use them in pretty much whatever capacity you want. So that is it. The Christmas Chill Content Creator Bundle. Basically, it's about 1/3 Christmassy themed or ice or winter themed music packs. But 1/3 of it is graphic designer things like LUTs and fonts and so on. And then about 1/3 of it is straight out game graphics. And it probably boils down to, as you can see from the suggested prices, if one of the packs looks of interest to you, it makes the entire bundle worthwhile. And then you get into the weird world of fonts, in which font prices are insane. But the Christmas-themed fonts, I forget if I showed you to them or not. Again, they weren't really to my taste. I do believe I actually showed you this, but I am not particularly hugely keen on thematic fonts like this. I was actually thinking about using one for the thumbnail for this, but in the end, I didn't actually like the fonts that much. But say you wanted to have mistletoe fonts, there you can see them kind of in action. See if I can get that any bigger. I don't think I can actually. No, I can't. So there you can see the fonts in action. There is a license to go with them as well. And the font licensing is a really weird world, and I'm not going to get into it at all. But anyways, that is the Christmas Chill Content Creator Bundle over on Fanatical. Once again, a quick reminder, use the code GameFromScratch10 and you'll get a further 10% off. So you're looking at like $11 Canadian or like $8 or $9 US for this bundle. And if there's one asset in the bundle, it makes the whole thing a worthwhile deal. But obviously, this is a very thematic bundle. If you're not into the Christmas thing, you're not going to see here much. But if you wanted to make someone an interactive Christmas card or something to that effect, hey, could be a good bundle for you. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. Talk to you all later. Goodbye.